Welcome to part 4 of Star Wars Episode 3 for Cal Gaming, folks. And we're going to get the most infamous line in all the prequels. Everyone quiet.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hey, can you imagine greeting that to, like, when you get started a new job? Oh, hello there.
See, to be fair, that could be like a good introduction to meeting somebody. Hello there.
Now, the first phase, we're going to deal with the Magna Guards. And if you wonder why I decided to take damage is, again, if you destroy these bombs on either side of this hole, you'll get a secret.
Whoopee, yay, secrets.
These droids don't quit.
I'll never get tired of blowing myself up to obtain max health.
The old problem. To lose health, to gain health.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that? I anticipated he was going to be that bomb and I blew it up. I'm smart.
Look at you, you're a genius.
I'm tired. Let's call it.
No, let's keep going.
I'm going to be a bit risky here because I'm losing a lot of health here. This is where the difficulty starts to spike up, folks. Oof. Oof, that was so powerful he killed himself.
And to be fair, Andrew, you blowing yourself up's probably not helping your health situation.
Very true, but I want my damn
You
secret.
and your goddamn secrets.
Yeah. Is it just the things you need to blow up, or do you have to take damage?
It's the things you have to blow, but the problem is that the lightsaber throw doesn't register. The best way to do it is to go up and hit it yourself.
Alright.
So,
I was wondering why I would. Never break it whenever I did that.
I was hoping that would be a health upgrade, but oh dear, I'm fucked.
All that for nothing. All that
Or
for
maybe not.
nothing. Congratulations.
Well, it did max out my force gauge, so I could use that to heal once I get out of this blaster fire.
Aye, if you don't die in the process.
I mean, the next phase will. The main goal here is to defeat the bodyguards. Once you defeat them, it'll initiate the next chapter. Well, the next section. I
We're
mean,
I'm
in
not
this
done
chapter.
yet.
Oof. May I remind you when... Oh, I forgot to mention this in the last part. You remember that crab droid that I had to fight? That's also in the bonus mission when you play as the Magna Guard, but you don't have a effective job. And get this, you can't grab the droid. You have to rely on big close quarter combat in order to defeat it.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yay, all that stress for fuck all.
And let's just say the Magna Guard's jump is not as effective as the Jedi, considering they're robots and they're heavy.
Yeah.
And here we go, up to the next part.
Yup. Oh wait a minute, can you imagine if Ed was like a Jedi Master?
No, better yet, if Ed was the template for the clone army.
Oh god. Oh, can you imagine if Ed can you imagine
Nah,
if one of the droids had a mind like Ed? Hey, gun go pew pew!
Well, then again, there is a web series you can find that does have a mind somewhat similar to Ed, but it's called Star Wars: A Clone Apart. Basically, the Grand Republic army begins their training for all the clones except one that is quite stupid. And then what happens is during this battle in Episode 3, he ends up finding a teleporter and he's transported 10 years into the future where Episode 4 takes place. And don't worry, folks. The clones are the clones are your friends at
I
this
was gonna
point.
say why are they not shooting at you?
No, they're your friends at this point because at this time point in the timeline, they're your mates. We're not got to that bit. We're not got to that bit just yet, Graham.
I was gonna
It's
say
coming.
I can't remember I can't remember if it was the prequel series. No, I don't know if it was this one that did like Order 66. Was that episode 2?
No,
Oh,
No,
that's
that's
one.
episode 3.
Ah, right.
yeah.
Because that's what.
Yeah. That's the order to turn.
Yeah, but you would think you would wonder what the previous 65 orders were, but
Alright. Can you imagine if the previous orders were just things like, get me pizza, pepperoni.
well, you're telling me the Emperor is using Just Eat and Deliveroo for 65 different orders?
You can imagine it.
Aye.
Viceroy Gunray, I ordered my chicken chow mein 30 minutes ago and it hasn't arrived.
Commander Cody, this is General Obi-Wan Kenobi. Do you copy?
Loud and clear, sir.
And this is the only time you're actually going to hear Commander Cody because they didn't bother making him a character model.
Understood, sir. Beginning signal scan.
Do you like he's just standing there casually, just swinging his saber, deflecting shots? It's like, oh, this is nothing.
Alright.
It's like the Force is protecting them by... What was it they say? The Force is surrounded by all living things. Okay, so does that living thing include droids, sir? Right, at this point you have to go up to the left and the right upper platforms to take control of the turrets, because they're holding your reinforcements up in the air. Of course, the Separatists have got them protected by a shield.
Alright.
Let's see what they're made of.
You know, in the Star Wars universe, you would think by the Rise of Skywalker timeline they would invent some sort of technology or device that allows you to pass through the shield.
Well, they might have, but,
Yeah, I mean-
but the problem with that is then someone develop a shield that counters that.
Very true. Aye. Goddamn technology and you and your defenses. Now, there is one fancy move that I have to admit I was wanting to level up the most with Obi-Wan. It's, you do your swing attacks like that, but then you follow up with by pressing the circle button twice. Now, depending on where the enemy bar is, when you does that move, he'll cut off both limbs and finish it off with a stab. So basically a 3-hit stab.
Alright.
I just bother with the simple combos, just spamming it over and over again. I didn't bother with all the complex stuff.
Alright.
Or then just wait till we get to if we ever get to the 2-player battle modes.
Oh, I'd seen someone play that after so long, and like, I can't remember who it was. They were playing as Vader. Spoilers, well, not really spoilers because I'm pretty sure I'll forget everyone. Somebody was playing as Vader and one was playing as old Obi-Wan, and some guy.
Or
Yeah,
Ben Kenobi.
and they were the guy. I can't remember if it was the guy playing Vader or Ben Kenobi. They were spamming the same move over and over again because it was effective.
But that's the cheap way to do
Alright.
it.
Hey,
Then you'll be pulling off what Colin and Lee did years ago in Injustice 2, no, Injustice 1 actually. Obviously, because them two wankers never knew how to play the game right. Colin is fighting Lee, but he plays the Flash, and he just resorts to spamming the 1-2 combo, and he actually fucking wins both rounds. Just constantly 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
yeah, if it works.
Yeah.
Even though there's no skill involved.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
Wait, fire in the hole? What hole are you firing into?
Stick together.
The many holes of the deep space.
Hey, more shields.
Yeah.
Wait, did you
So they've had emergency defense shields and they're waiting until now to use them.
did you guys hear that scream?
Reinforcements. Disable them and we'll have clear access to the entire
What, the Wilhelm scream?
Yes.
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, it's in there
Gotta
somewhere.
have the stock. Gotta have the stock scream.
There's no such thing.
Indeed. Even a film like Man of Steel had it.
Yeah.
So. Oh god, these guys again.
There was a nice wee New Hope reference there when Owen said, in my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
Aye. Or another good quote. Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? Okay, they did a bit of teleportation there. Oh, also, folks, I'm sad to say that when too much things is happening on screen, the game will suffer from slowdown.
Which sucked.
Oh shit, I just killed one of my own troopers in the process then. Oh dear.
You traitor.
No, don't worry about it. I'm sure the Galactic Senate will cover that in their taxes.
He had a wife and boy, didn't you know?
He's a clone. They're expendable.
Still. He had a wife and boy, goddammit, you killed him.
Now, I believe this table up here, I believe this is where the Separatists were planning their, making their plans. But now Grievous is still, at this point, they're on their way to Mustafar. By the way, in case you're confused, Graham, you know that planet in the beginning of episode 9 where Kylo Ren is looking for that Sith holocron.
Aye, kinda.
It's very snowy and all that. Turns out that's actually Mustafar.
Wait, what?
The fuck?
It's because, well, according to the Disney canon, when Vader took over that planet after he made his castle in Rogue One, he drained the planet of its natural resources, hence why by when Episode 9 happens, there's no lava at all.
God damn.
And another shocker for Planet News for both of you. You know that Starkiller base?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out that was formerly the planet where the Jedi would get their Jedi lightsaber crystals.
Wait, what?
I'm not kidding.
Shit.
So,
Okay.
so there you go. No more Jedi lightsaber crystals.
Ugh.
That's probably a retroactive explanation for why Rey had to build hers different.
Possibly. But then again, that might change considering that Disney wants to go ahead with retcon in the sequels.
Yeah, having another go. And yet they will all still fail.
Yep.
Because that's why a lot of people only consider, you know, episodes 4, 5, and 6 to be the true Star Wars.
Yeah, because they had an overarch and it was focusing on one character.
Yep. I mean, I kind of like the idea of the prequel series. I mean, they had, I guess they kind of had like a vision of what they wanted to do, but it just kind of fell flat.
Aye.
Aye, because, you know, we could say that the original trilogy is classic and that's great and all, but the way that they made the Clone Wars so different, like even though that was briefly mentioned in the first episode 4, he went off his way to redo this all, and to be honest, I think I'm liking the Clone Wars just as much as the originals. Hey, I got a full experience bar, as you can tell by the ×1 up there.
Yeah.
And all secrets found. I am awesome.
Whoopee, good for you.
Right, I hope you two have got plenty more to say because I believe the next chapter is the boss fight with General Grievous.
Oh god, flashbacks. I
Aye.
hated that.
Aye.
I'll explain once we get into it, but for now, what should I spend my upgrades on? Well, I've maxed out my area attacks. Let's see if I've put my force powers. Yeah, I like the force heal. I love force heal.
Yeah. You have been using it a lot.
Cheapskate.
Wait, hey, I've got experience. I want to spend it, okay?
Well, see, I guess this is more of a me problem, but when I played this, I always try to level up each bit, kind of like I'm having more balanced out.
Oh, aye.
Aye.
Hey, you would think they would make a unique level when you have to control this creature thing, but nah.
Nah.
Did they ever explain what that was?
I don't know. I can't remember.
No.
Here's the epic boss fight between James Arnold Taylor and Matthew Wood. Here he is, folks, General Grievous. He loves to spam his attacks.
You won't escape this time. Not bad for a droid.
Oh yeah, you're... Oh, okay, so what do you call cybernetic enhancements then?
Being a droid.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm cheesing for the first few bits where I'm grabbing all the chairs, but now I've ran out of chairs.
Stay down.
Now you see this move here, right folks? He loves to spam that particular move and then he blocks immediately.
Aye.
Not to mention he's got a gun.
I hated that. The swing left, swing right with that kick. That move just there, I fucking hated that.
Aye, because he never bloody stops with it.
Aye.
Yeah. I don't know how many times I've died to that stupid combo.
Oh no, the amount of times where he gets close to you and then he picks you up and then he snaps your body for a good few seconds.
Yeah, and you can still carry on as if nothing happened.
Aye.
Indeed. Now here's something weird actually. You can see I'm fighting Grievous here, but see when you select him in the 2-player battle mode, if you select his default skin, he uses all blue lightsabers. He never uses any green ones, oddly.
End of the line, General. Clever droid.
And here's me doing it again, looking for a secret. I'm getting shot in the process.
Yeah, you fail at it.
Yeah.
If you're wondering for Grievous, since he doesn't use the Force, his magic meter is used for when he wants to make. He switched between 2 arms and 4 arms of his lightsabers.
Come on, unless you're afraid.
Master Kenobi, why are you running in circles and not fighting me?
I'm just gonna stand over here and smash these fancy looking boxes.
Oh, that's another thing about Grievous that's annoying, folks. Because of those claws of his, he never falls flat on the ground. He always lifts himself back up.
Incoming!
And inside the droid pod, it's like, mistakes were made.
Because I was going to say it's fun, like, because he's like, when Grievous looked at Ranry, he's like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
No.
Oh, by the way, this level right here, this section, this is also another unlockable level where you actually play the boss fight, but from Grievous's point of view.
Take this. Those rocks won't
But get
save
this,
you.
before you fight Obi-Wan, you have to fight the clones and the droids.
This is your last stand, General.
Apparently, Grievous loves taking out his anger on the droids that failed him.
Droids shouldn't play with lightsabers.
Word?
Wow, great aim, Grievous. You're about as accurate as a stormtrooper.
I was going to say something like that.
Oh,
Ooh, swift kick.
Yep.
wow, that is a massive explosive device.
Yep. That he pulls out of nowhere.
Oh god, they're pulling cues out of early Sonic games.
Time to run away.
Brave General Grievous ran away.
Oh, you thought I was dead? Think again.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh, by the way, the subtitles are out of sync. Last phase of this boss fight, folks, he uses 4 lightsabers, but besides extra damage, it doesn't change a whole lot.
Lightsabers? You'll need them, Grievous.
Yeah, how'd you like your charge now, Grievous, while I'm delaying that?
Right. And Grievous is saying Obi-Wan won't escape. He's the one that's been trying to run away.
Exactly. In fact, what's stopping you, Grievous, from just picking up a bomb, throw it at Obi-Wan, jump in your ship, and then get the fuck out of there?
Never take me alive.
Because Obi-Wan would just send it back.
Or if Obi-Wan wants to be a badass, he would actually destroy the damn ship with the Force.
No.
Goodbye, Grievous. Oh, not yet. The best combo I do with these bosses is 3 heavy swings followed by a stab. Ow.
Oh, the spin.
Yeah. Come on, Grievous, you gonna fire your gun? Yay, that's a good boy. Now die. Eh, 6 out of 10. You went out with a bang more in the film.
I was going to say a bit less painful.
So uncivilized.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's it for Udapal. But before we end this part, we're going to do one more chapter where the story takes a plot twist.
Ooh. Shocking.
And by that, another boss fight. Oh no!
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yeah.
Now, and what you saw there, folks, is that you have unlocked General Grievous. You are now a cheating bastard. Yay, level 2 critical strikes. And more dash attacks. I love saving. Do you guys like saving?
Yeah.
I do. Excuse me. I usually do saving quite very often.
So yeah, we just skipped a major fight here, but this is where the additional plot twist actually happens,
Right.
because I believe we're going to get a scene that was originally planned for the film, but they made it into a boss fight here,
Right.
where we're going to fight Mace Windu.
What are you doing?
He's a traitor to the Republic.
Oh, by the way, he's voiced by Kratos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Him is against
what was his name again?
I won't allow it.
T.C. Carson.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm the more familiar with Christopher Judge being Kratos.
I'm more familiar with TC Carson because I played a lot of God of War 3.
Alright.
I mean, I have played them, the God of War series. Great games, by the way. But I've had more fun on the new one that came out on the PS4, the one based on Norse mythology.
Aye.
Oh, I've not touched that one as of now, so I don't know if I excuse me. I don't know if I'll pick it up in the future. Anyway, we're now fighting Samuel L. Jackson, and he's motherfucking bad.
Aye.
A guy of his status, for God's sake, him in a bloody Star Wars.
Not to mention, he was ballsy enough to ask George Lucas to get a purple lightsaber. So,
Aye.
Aye, because he was like, I think somebody asked him about that. It's like, even though sabers are usually like, like red or blue or green or yellow, I think it's mostly those three colors: red, yellow, and red, green, and blue. I think he wanted to like stand out.
it was like that. It was that scene in episode 2 where you see like 300 Jedi on the battlefield, and he's like, I want to be able to find myself.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because at this point in the thing before the canon before Disney brought it over, it was your blue and green lights were actually kind of told what your particular specialty was. So blue lightsaber was you were more a saber fighter. Green meant you were more force oriented. And yeah,
And you prefer to negotiate. Explain Obi-Wan then.
uh-huh.
And Mace Windu must feel absolutely honored that he's the only Jedi in the galaxy with a purple lightsaber.
Aye.
Gotta stand out.
I thought you'd do better than
Aye.
this.
Well, according to the lore, if you have a purple lightsaber, you're a Jedi, but you use some dark abilities.
Aye. Yeah, because I think that's Mace's fighting style is more kind of aggressive. So it could,
I think Samuel even said it himself in a documentary where he's talking about the choreography of episode 2, and he's like, I want to be able to use as little energy as possible, but still pretty lethal.
Yeah.
aye.
Yeah, terrible triple A quality acting from Anakin there.
Aye.
Don't you wish? See, when you're watching this particular fight scene, do you just kind of wish this was in the movie too, or you're happy with they just killed him off?
I would have minded a fight, but I mean,
Aye.
but that's just.
Well, according to George Lucas, the original script was that Palpatine didn't have a lightsaber in his sleeve. He would the scene would go on ahead, and he would kill the Jedi with lightning and all that. But then Anakin will show up early, and then Palpatine will use Anakin's lightsaber against Mace Windu while Anakin just stands there and spectates. So,
So I changed it.
Okay.
indeed.
Yeah.
Stop fighting. I am
And now you can see I'm now learning to do, folks, is and when you lock onto your enemy with the lock-on button, you can press the X button and you can do a little dash to dodge. That's what I'm learning to do now. Oh, mash the buttons, mash the buttons, mash the buttons, mash the buttons.
Ooh, button mash.
Stephen Allen, where are you?
We need you.
We need your button mashing skills for once.
Yeah, because you're not particularly great at them, aren't you?
Oh god. Here, I have a better idea. Turbo controller.
Cheap way.
Yep.
Good show, Anakin.
He's just standing there like clasping his hands together. It's like, good.
Look, his face is not even turned yet, so... Oh, of course, the developers were lazy. They didn't bother to give him a new face. Run away from the creepy purple man.
Creepy purple man.
Run away and break things.
You'll get a health boost.
You're running around, and your brain's telling you, must break things, must break things.
Must break things for a secret. There we go. Max health, you're fucking deed.
How dare you try to assassinate the Chancellor?
He's evil, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I was just going to say, has Anakin forgot he's a Sith Lord?
And oh wait, Mendu, why are you floating in the air? There we go.
That was weird.
This has gone far enough, Anakin.
As if it wasn't evil enough. Listen to the fucking music.
Now I am the master.
No, you know, you're a wimp.
No, you're no, he's a prick.
Can you imagine, like, they're saying nothing right here, but can you imagine, either one, it could be either one of them, they just stare in and they go, Monden.
Alright.
Monnen.
Insert Mortal Kombat 4 scream, Jarek scream sound effect here.
Yep.
Do you know what? I might do that in the playback, actually.
Oh, that'll be fun.
If I can find it, I'll definitely put it in. And now, folks, we're halfway through the game, and Anakin has turned to the dark side.
What a twist!
Ooh.
What? And look at that. Half of experience bar for just for a fucking boss. Wonderful.
Ooh. Sudden change now.
Exactly. Look at the hood he's got on now. He's pure evil now. He's a bad boy.
Oh, look at me and my scary big, scary oogie woogie cape.
Woo.
Look at me, I'm so scary weary woo.
Look at me in my Jawa costume.